せーのでもそんなんじゃダメもうそんなんじゃほら心足がすにょもともと
Welcome to the channel. It's finally here, DC crossover. And I can only say that this is going to be a little bit of a different format than our other weeks. We will have heavy spoilers because you cannot not discuss this greatness. We're going to start off with our ratings. I give this an A++++ 2 times infinity. How about you?
I agree. A+++++.
Minus the infinity. So with that being said, now what we're gonna do is we're going to let you know what you guys can expect for the rest of these videos. We're going to do this in 4 different parts. And excuses if we miss a couple of points. These are going to be some of the things that really stuck out to us. But feel free, if something stuck out to you that we missed, to leave that in the comments. And we'll be more than happy to discuss this with you. You know, our channel is not just about us talking to you podcast style. It's about engaging with you guys. All right, with that being said, outside of that, we want to give you guys a prediction video of what we think or what we would like to see happen for the finales of all of these shows, because next week is their final episode for the winter finales. We want to give you guys a video and talk about some of the little things that might have been nuggets and predictions of where we think they may be for characters that we saw in these episodes and who we think they are. And then we also want to do a video to come up with some or brainstorm some ideas that they may be able to use for upcoming crossovers, or at least the one for next year, based on where this one left off, because I think hands down this is probably, I don't know how they're going to top this, but we will definitely have those coming out for you guys as well, so make sure to look out for that. So without further ado, Mika is going to go ahead and get us started with part 1.
Okay, part 1, Crisis on Earth X. Starts off with Supergirl, which dives right into the show. We do not have to wait for anything to happen other than everyone's getting ready for Barry and Iris's wedding. Worrying about RSVPing and all that, of course, relaxing before the wedding and everything. So everyone's pretty much coming together and making their way to the wedding. And we see a cross of course, Earth X with the Nazis and everything. So you kind of figure out how this is going to go. There will be an interruption at the wedding, which essentially is exactly what happens. The wedding unfortunately gets interrupted.
I will say one thing. I really appreciate the fact that Supergirl and where she's gone this season, the very few episodes that I've seen or heard you talk about, has been very melodramatic more than the other shows, and they more or less dealing with relationship things. So I like the way they touched on that, but they still kept it centric to the story, and they didn't really try to bring too much of that into the overall story. So I think that would have made it weird.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like when people brought up Monel, she just kind of said, "Oh, well, he's not here," and they kept it moving.
Exactly.
Now getting into this wedding rehearsal, which happened before obviously the wedding. They had a dinner. You know, Joe's pouring his heart out to his family and everything. Everybody's there from all 4 shows. Well,
Wally,
you know, but then the people that were there for the crossover, so to speak, because certain people weren't there at this point in time. And Oliver is all in his feelings and emotional. I guess he got the little drink in the system, and he's like, "Yeah, I want to do the same thing." And he asked Felicity to marry him, and she's like, "No, I don't want to. I'm not really down for commitment and needing a paper." And it was rude and inconsiderate because it wasn't really their moment. And I know that there are a lot of people that are Felicity fans, but for me, that was the ultimate, like, yeah, have several seats with that. And then, obviously, now we're back to the wedding.
Okay, so at the wedding, as we said, of course, it's crashed by villains, which are Nazi troops. And there's a huge fight scene and everything, and we're not sure who's who. There's no reveal yet. Of course, we know, being fans, we know how it's gonna, we know who everyone is. But, however, except for Prometheus, that was a shock. And Reverse Flash, that was a shock as well.
Yes.
But, at the end, it does show the reveal that the person that was kicking Kara's behind really bad was not Power Girl. Wrong character.
Remix.
Yeah, I would have loved to see Power Girl. Ooh. But Overgirl, and then of course Oliver's doppelganger from Earth X, which is what was it? Dark Arrow? Okay, Dark Arrow. Yeah. And then we see that Reverse Flash is Ebon Thawne, which was a shock. So that takes us into part 2.
The original one.
Because that was in the original one?
Yeah.
Oh, you're saying, you're letting them know it's the original.
Yeah.
Ebon Thawne, yeah. And that pretty much will take us into part 2, unless you have something you want to add to that.
No, we will see you guys in part 2. Make sure to share the video, like, subscribe, and we'll be back with more geeky content, you guys. Stay geeky.